Hey, this is Russ. Yeah, I've got an orange vest on. That's because I got an orange bike here. Yeah, I didn't bring my selfie stick, so I'm hand holding this GoPro, but take a look what I did to the Mooncool CG2. Yeah, CG2 is the cargo bike, right? Yeah, there's some new accessories on here. Yeah, I'll put some photos up so you can see what the CG2 looks like before the change. Okay. And then what it looks like now. Yeah, so what we did is we added a front basket. Take a look at the front basket here. This is actually a nice front basket. It's nice and deep, so we got a lot of depth. There's a bottom to it as well. It goes nice and wide, and well, it's actually longer than wide, but I kind of like that because then it doesn't make it any wider than it has to be. But yeah, nice and deep. That's a really good deal. But look at the back. Yeah, what is this thing? Let me get my shadow out of here. Yeah, it's got two rear seats now here. Look at this. Nice and cushy, nice and cushy. It's got something to hang on to, and it's got running boards. Yeah, one on each side. Yeah, if you have kids or something and you want to carry them around, here you go. Here you go. Yeah, thanks Mooncool. Appreciate it. These accessories you have to buy now. For those who were lucky enough to buy the bike when I first mentioned the bike, you had some freebies going on then, right? But that's still a pretty good deal. $169.99 gives you the front basket and the rear seating for the kids, and currently on sale for $85. Yeah. So for both things, $85. That's not a bad deal. Now they did one thing that's really good, okay? Yeah, that covers it up so that the kids' feet can't fall into the spokes. Yep, so they can put their feet on this, keeps that away from that. Nice padded cushion on there, gives them something to hang on to. Really good job. Now I will tell you a couple things that you need to be aware of, okay? When I put this thing together, at first I couldn't figure out how to do it. There's different sized screws that are given on here. And so first I tried it, I go, yeah, this screw is not making it through here. Yeah, well, there was a longer screw, I didn't know that. Check the size of the screws to make sure the right screws goes in the right places, okay? Then I made the mistake of, putting all this stuff on first. I think the best thing to do is when you get this kit, all right, put on the running boards first. Now you're gonna find that one of the screws on this side here, okay, this is the side where you have the rear, you can't see it, everything's like in shadows at this point, but this is the side that has the rear brake rotor. You're gonna find that it hits into the rotor when you try to put the screw in. Here's what I ended up having to do. I took the rear tire off, okay? It's just two screws. Here, let me show you on this side. It's just two screws down here, and then the tire comes down, okay? Then you reverse mount the screw. So you put the head of the screw from behind the thing here. Okay, see where my finger is? Put it from behind so that the shaft of the screw comes out, and then put the nut on this side, okay? If you do that on the side where the brake rotor is, it'll fit. Because what happens is that side is kind of indented in to hold the head of the screw there, and then you tighten it down from the outside. So yeah, it took a little bit of effort to figure out how to do it, but that's the best way to do it, okay? I made a mention to Mooncool that, maybe in the future, if they decide to build a bike like this, is to move that mounting hole away from the brake rotor area. That way it'd be easier to just put it on real quick. But it fits. Yeah, it fits. You just got to know the secret of how to do it. Okay. So yeah, I had to play with that a little bit, but I got everything together and it fits perfectly fine. Everything's nice and stable. Even what you hold on to is nice and stable. The two seats fit in real easy. Just screws in from underneath. There's a little screw. I don't know, big circular knob thing, and it just locks in place. real easy. This thing's real easy. It's just a couple of Velcro straps to hold them in place. And then of course the running board goes on real easy too. So yeah, and also here, let me mention this. This attachment here, okay, this one here, and this one on this side, they are different. You want the one that curves more in the back and the more straight one in the front. Yeah, I didn't know that either. I ended up putting the straight one back here and I go, uh-oh, wrong one. So if you do it right, it works out. Now, one thing that I did notice too, if you have your saddle lower, you might run into this. This comes way out, okay? So as you know, I have my saddle fairly high, and I don't think if you had it lower, it would actually clear. It would probably end up hitting this. So you would have to have a higher saddle if you have this on there. So a couple of things that, you know, Mooncool might be able to work on in the future, but just a few odds and ends you got to learn about the bike. I like it on there. I don't think I'm going to take it off. I'm going to leave it on there. I did note that when I was riding my bike, a lot of cars were looking at me. They always look at me too, but you know, I'm wearing an orange vest. I've got an orange bike. I've got this thing in the back. I think people were looking at the back this time. They go, look, this thing has a carrier in the back. You can carry people. Yes, you can. And hey, here's another thing you can do. You know what? If you have one of those like Home Depot baskets or something, put that in here. That would hold it up, right? You'll kind of hold it up here. You can carry that along too. You got a big, huge cargo area then, and it won't even cost you, you know, having to put a different kind of attachment on there. Just pop the basket in there, and then when you need to do the kids, take the basket out, throw the kids on there. Yeah. So I would not suggest putting very, very little kids. They have to be able to hold on themselves and keep themselves safe back there. So use at your discretion, okay? So yeah, nice bike. All right, I'm gonna ride it around a little bit. But hey, I just wanted to introduce you to all this. Let me give you some footage of me riding it. Yeah, we'll take it a little bit further out and we'll ride it a little bit so you can see me riding the bike. Sit tight. All right, let's check out the Mooncool. I'm gonna change my pedal assist here. All right, there we go. All right, let's check out the Mooncool as it's riding. Yeah, so I'm gonna pedal on pedal assist level 2. I find if I go on anything faster than that, it's kind of hard for me to keep the balance on this bike while holding the selfie stick. Yeah, you might be wondering, where's the selfie stick? Yeah, it's called an invisible selfie stick on the 360 camera. You can't see it. Yeah, it kind of cuts it all out of there. But if I'm holding this and trying to pedal, can't really do it anything faster than pedal assist level 2. Otherwise, it'd be a little too fast for me. So I'm gonna not pedal. I'm gonna move my pedal assist to 3. Let's see if I can do it. Yeah, too dangerous. Can't do that. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna throttle this for you. So you won't see me pedaling, but you'll kind of get the idea of what the bike looks like with that, with the passenger carrier in the back. I'll go on an angle a little bit more here sideways so you can see it. Again, I'll just throttle. That way I don't have to worry about pedaling. But you can see what it looks like. You just imagine some kids on the back there. Yeah. Yeah, it's a nice option. I'm gonna leave it. I don't think I'm gonna take it off on a daily basis here, because like I said, if you got one of those containers, you know, go to like Home Depot or something like that, get one of those containers with the lids. If you got one of those and you put that on, you can just put it on top of the seat right there, right? And then if you do that, you can carry a bunch of things in there then. So yeah, you can keep it as a kid carrier, but also have a basket back there, because you know the handrails, that kind of keeps the thing in place. And if you were to strap it properly, I don't think you'd have any problems. Yeah. Anyways, if you like this video, go and hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already done so. Put some comments below. Tell me if you would get something like this for your kids. I'll talk to you guys next time.